how to solve daily problems. Every day we all face problems. Sometimes small things like a phone that won't charge. Sometimes big things like stress, plans that fail, or goals that seem too far away. But here's something many people forget. Problems never stop coming. They just change shape. What matters most is not avoiding problems, but learning how to handle them calmly and smartly. The first and most powerful step is to stay calm. When something goes wrong, our first reaction is often anger or panic. But when you let emotions take control, your brain shuts down its logic. So take a deep breath, stay still for a moment, and remind yourself that this is just another challenge, not the end. Calm thinking opens the door to clear solutions. Once your mind is calm, move to the next step, understanding the real problem. Sometimes what you see is not the real issue. For example, maybe your project is late not because you're lazy, but because you didn't plan well. Or maybe you keep arguing with someone not because they're wrong, but because you both stop listening. Write the problem down in one clear sentence. It helps you see it for what it really is. Now that you understand it, break it into smaller parts. Big problems feel heavy because they look huge in your head. But when you break them down, each piece becomes easier to fix. If your goal is to improve your life, start small. Clean your space. Finish one task. Make one good habit. Step by step, progress builds momentum. Then, think of different ways to solve it. Don't just go with the first idea that comes to mind. Ask yourself, what are 3 different ways I could fix this? Maybe you can ask for help, try a new method, or even learn something new. The more options you have, the easier it is to find what works best for you. And remember, no problem has only one answer. Sometimes you just need a new angle to see the right path. Next, take action. Thinking doesn't change anything unless you move. Even a small action is better than waiting for the perfect plan. Try something today, and if it doesn't work, don't give up. Adjust and try again. Every small action builds confidence and teaches you something. You can't fail if you're still learning. Along the way, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are not proof that you failed. They're signs that you tried. Every successful person you see today has faced hundreds of problems and mistakes before reaching their goal. The difference is they didn't stop. They used every failure as feedback. After you find your solution, take time to reflect. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? Maybe you learned how to stay patient, maybe how to manage time better, or maybe how to handle people wisely. Every problem carries a hidden lesson that makes you stronger for the next one. Over time, you'll start to notice that solving problems becomes faster and easier because your mind learns a pattern. You start to trust yourself more. You begin to believe that no matter what happens, you can handle it. And that's real power. Not having a life without problems, but having the strength to solve them with peace inside. When you build that mindset, you'll stop running from problems and start using them to grow. So the next time life gives you something hard, don't say, why me? Instead, say, all right, what can I learn from this? That simple shift turns frustration into motivation. Remember, problems are not your enemies. They are teachers. They shape your character, build your patience, and show your potential. Every time you solve one, you become a little wiser, a little calmer, and a lot stronger. So never fear challenges. Welcome them, learn from them, and let them guide you toward becoming your best self. Every day is a chance to grow, and every problem is a step toward your future. Keep going. Stay calm, stay curious, and trust that you can always find a way, because you can.